All right. We got the first day deer season 2025 here in Upstate South Carolina. September 13th, we got a youth day, 1 day youth day before archery season starts on Monday the 15th of September. And I got Ethan and Hunter up here on a spot that we got our best bucks on right now. Normally, I don't even have my cameras out until about September 10th, 13th, 14th, somewhere in there. And this year I put them out early because I knew I was going to take Ethan out there. And this property is the one property we got. I mean, we got 3 shooter bucks on here right now. An 8, a 9, and a smaller 8 on this property. Now, we didn't hunt it this morning because we got 3 fields here. One entrance to this property. I got a field here. I got a back left field. I got a back right field. To get onto this property and to get to our spots, we got to come through this property, and we'll push them out of here if we come in the morning. So I set up another couple spots at other places. We didn't have anything I didn't want him to shoot, so we skipped this morning's hunt. I watch HuntWise a lot. HuntWise, I don't remember the guy's name, but one of the guys on HuntWise, he has a YouTube channel, and he says sometimes don't take a chance on that morning hunt where it'll alert those deer to their being hunted. So what you do, and it'll ruin the evening spot to the feeding spot. So over here, the property to the right of me, every night, man, you're going to have between 12 and 30 deer out in this one field. And they'll go over here in front of this house. There's some really nice oaks in front of the house. And that's where we've seen them all the time. But if I come in here too early, I push them out of here. There's some pin oaks here that they'll come over and eat occasionally. And then what I did is, I went out to that back field edge, and there's a bench. So you got the field edge, and then there's a bench they travel on, and then the ditches start to come up through. They travel right above those ditches. I put Ethan and Hunter right next to a blowdown from Helena last year. They're actually shooting. There's a shooting lane over top of another blowdown. That keeps the deer traveling in that bench below them. They're right at the field edge, aiming down into the woods. Over to the left is some other property, and all of those deer funnel through that funnel onto that bench right now over to that feeding at night.
It looked like you get him. It was the 9-point. He turned and looked up here. I said, Ethan, if you aim right here, Ethan, it's just going to go up a little bit. So he has that big frame.
If I got a 9-point though,
Dude, oh my
just
God.
so Steve jerk my goddamn meat tonight.
No, I think he was a small one, but that's still, like, when he held his rack was, when he looked, it was just wide.
It's wide as hell.
Do-si-do, gather around. Me and my squad gon' run this town. Crank this up, that's my sound. Turn this whole club upside down. 1 foot out, 1 foot in. Wiggle your shoulders and do a little spin. All night long with all my friends. Tomorrow we gon' do it all over again. What's shaking? Show up. Just got paid, mama, what's up? I'm too blessed, no love. I'm way up, I'm stuck. Feeling good tonight. I came out with the hood tonight. Which one of y'all boys would tonight? Might just do a little jug tonight. Tryna get bad like ABC. Count digits like 1, 2, 3s. Want the benefits, just say please. Wanna talk to the boss, you can send them straight up to me. I'm tapped in, they watching. I'm in here, they not in. Which crib, babe? I got options. Got a brand new dance for you locked in. Tell them what's up. Go, gather around. Me and my squad gon' run this town. Crank this up, that's my sound. Turn this whole club upside down. 1 foot out, 1 foot in. Wiggle your shoulders and do a little spin. All night long with all my friends. Tomorrow we gon' do it all over again. Like do-si-do, gather around. Me and my squad gon' run this town. Crank this up, that's my sound. Turn this whole club upside down. 1 foot out, 1 foot in. Wiggle your shoulders and do a little spin. All night long with all my friends. Tomorrow we gon' do it all over again.
Well, this is the first youth season we ever killed for him. I never killed one. I'm proud of him. I mean, this is his first time he ever took control of the gun, moving it. Only thing I had to do was record, take the safety off, and that's pretty much it. I could just tell how the deer acted, how he shot it. It was a good hit.
How about that tracking job? Who was spotting the most blood?
Me. Him. I was majority recording the way. So.
All right, man. These guys delivered a nice 9-point. Nice 9-point delivered. Last night, Ethan was counting the points on one of the pictures. He said one of them was a 9-point. He at least wanted an 8-point today. Did you not?
Yep.
Okay, so yesterday, 540. Youth season. I've ran more cameras this year than I've ever ran because I don't even think we ever went on youth season before with E, did we?
Nope. Once, I think.
I think up until last year, we might have went one time, but up until last year, I didn't even know that there was a rifle season before. But you're only allowed to shoot bucks September 13th. I had about 20 cameras out running this year, and these were on the best pattern. It was this one. There was a big bodied 8-point. But Ethan seen this one last night, and he showed me on the camera this morning. Again, we didn't hunt here this morning. I didn't want to come in and spook them. The afternoon pattern was awesome. Ethan and Hunter, I wanted Hunter to sit down there because it's a different feeling whenever you sit with somebody. We're nervous whenever it comes in ourselves. Me and Hunter are going to get to hunt a lot this year. We got some good spots. I think we're going to go make some other spots tomorrow. Me and Hunter are going to have a great season. Ethan is on football still, so his time is limited. So we wanted to get him out here, and he is on the first one of the year. This one's going to be a hard one to beat for us. But what do you think, E?
It's awesome. First really big one.
Winchester Supreme Optics. I got the TRIGGERCAM on it. You're going to have some great video here. Ethan holding on that thing. I'm looking at the video going, why didn't you shoot? Why didn't you shoot? Hunter has a new camera there. He got some great video on it. We got a couple different camera angles. 2025 deer season has started big. Big here for Ethan. We're going to get a picture of Hunter and E on here. We're going to send it to the family. And then Tuesday, I'm after him with the bow. Friday, Hunter's after him with the bow. So stay tuned. We got a lot more coming 2025. Any last words?
E Money out.
With a piece in my hand and bloodshot eyes, I walked to the water for a last goodbye. He begged so much, it clouded my mind. One thing's clear, the